Hi guys. So I am sitting in my car outside of one of my favorite restaurants. So one of the things that people have started saying to me was, because I can't travel and because you know how much I love food, well, or maybe you don't, I'm not sure, but a lot of you who have followed me on other venues besides YouTube have noticed how much I adore food, and I decided maybe I will try to do some food reviews. So I am outside my favorite restaurant, and I am gonna see if I can get you a food review. Rules now here in Maryland are that when you are outside anywhere where you can't be 6 feet from someone, you got to wear a mask. So I've got my mask with me. I've already reserved a place in the restaurant, so I actually know where I'm going to be sitting, because it's me. I sit at the bar. I don't necessarily drink a ton, but I sit at the bar. So we're going to go in, we're going to get something to eat, and hopefully, you know, it depends on who's around. I don't want to impede on anyone else's experience, but we're going to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi, Mr. Frank.
Did you get the mailing thing?
Oh, I see you. I'll be out.
The mailing list?
Yeah. Which is why I know I want the risotto tonight.
Ah, the risotto fry, yeah.
That just looked amazing.
Big hit.
This is the regular menu. And yes, they sanitize them. And then this is the next menu. I will tell you their duck is amazing. I've had it many times. I've had a lot of things here many times, as long as they were gluten friendly for me. So I had the staff recommend a wine, full-bodied, fruit forward, because that's how I like them, and that is what they recommended, and that is what I am drinking. So what I'm going to do is turn you around. We are. So we've got this. I don't have my tripod with me. I thought that was a little too obtrusive here. Not that there's a lot of people here, but there's going to be more people here on a Friday night, so I don't want to get in that way. But papale, papal-e. I'll have to ask what's the appropriate pronunciation. I found out they did tastings of this yesterday, so bon appetit. Oh my, okay. It's very soft. I mean, it feels almost creamy on your tongue. A lot of fruit. You could almost say that it's sweet, but it's not sweet, it's not sugary, it's not sugar. It's just, oh my God, it's really good. I had had a sip before they said, you know, is this the one you'd like to have? It's tremendous. I have to find out how much a full bottle is. I don't think I can afford a full bottle tonight, but hey, it would have been worth it, because wow, this is good. Really, 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 really good. I'm gonna drink more. Salud. Yeah, this is dangerous. It goes down way too easy. So I'm gonna set it to the side. I'm gonna drink water. Now what I have ordered, since you guys missed that, I wanted something kind of green as an appetizer, because I saw the mushroom risotto, which has fresh burrata and other mascarpone and some other cheeses and things on it, with all kinds of mushrooms, and I asked if it would be feasible to upgrade it to adding in chicken. So they are wonderful for me and my allergies, that I've been able to order off menu because of some special, you know, my special stuff, and they are accommodating when they can be. They can't always. Sometimes I have to go and look at something else if it's, you know, they're busy or stuff's going on, but they have the flexibility today. And so yes, I'm getting a mushroom burrata risotto with chicken. Just sounds amazing. And then I'm going to, but before then, I am getting a salad, and they have a Caesar salad, and they have a regular green salad, you know, shredded carrots and stuff like that, but they also have a arugula and fig salad, which is not ready yet. But they have an arugula and fig salad with toasted pine nuts. I think that's $9. I don't know how much the wine is. I'll find out later. But I've had this salad before, but I haven't had it in the middle of the summer, so I'm curious to see how the figs are, because they should be fresh. And we'll see how it goes. Yay! This is why I love sitting at the bar. Watch the bartender making things.
And also you get a little bit of samples.
Sometimes, well, I'm paying for this one, I assume.
And you
but
get
yeah,
a sample of this
that
one.
is true. Oh, well, darn. You know, I'll be heartbroken.
It's gonna be a Redemption Rye Manhattan Up.
Ooh. That sounds like kind of amazing and fabulous. By the way, I am doing this to vlog, just so you know. So
yes.
Okay. It's a big glass.
Oh, it's gonna be 2 of them. Maybe.
Oh, it's 2 of them.
Yes.
Dun-da-dun. Is that the vermouth?
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Now, Adonis has made me Manhattans before. They were amazing. And I believe this is a cherry and bourbon reduction.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Not that I've ever eaten here before, ever. And this was?
Just,
Standard bitters?
bitters.
Okay.
Angostura.
Angostura. In a pretty bottle. I like how he stirs it. It's just pretty. I also love the fact that you've got classical music playing opera, and then when you look over there, you've got the Food Channel, the Food Network. Sure. They on occasion have played sports ball, I will admit it. I have seen sports ball here, but generally, no. So he's taken the, no, not Amarone cherries. What are they called?
These are the bourbon-infused cherries that
Right, I thought there's a brand name for them. Not Morello, not, I should know. It's so pretty. I'm letting him work over in the corner, getting all of his stuff together. I'm just watching, because it's pretty. A watch glass never drinks itself. Pulling up the cherries, skewering them, and there he goes. Oh, I get a little baby glass. Thank you very, very much. That was very sweet of you.
So you can tell the blog how it is and how it is.
Compared, exactly. By the way, they have limoncello and orangecello here, just so you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take Manhattan, the Bronx and Staten Island. Oh, it's kind of creamy and spicy. No, that's not the right word. It's got a, Now this one is definitely drier. It's a rye Manhattan. I tend to go bourbon Manhattans. But it's beautifully well made. Yeah, it's more spice. That's what it is. This particular rye that he used, which I don't know, but it's a rye. Now, again, people gluten-free, I know you're worried about. Rye is actually something we normally can't have. However, research has said in the distillation process that it pulls out the gluten and it pulls out what causes issues and concerns for people who have this. I am not celiac, and I will stress that again and again. I am not celiac. I do have family members that are, but I have a sensitivity to it. So I will react to it, but I will not become incapacitated. It is not as destructive as it could be for somebody else. I want to get the cherries in there, because the cherries are sweet, and I tend, like I said, I tend to prefer it a little bit sweeter. So I want to have a little more of that. Ta-da. Yeah, it does. I'm going to let them sit in there and let some of their cherryness kind of infuse the experience. And I'm going to have my salad. It's lovely. On to salad. Salad is
Would you like some black pepper?
I would love some pepper, thank you. Perfetto, grazie. So you guys can see it. It's got figs and pine nuts and lots of arugula, and it's lightly and freshly dressed. And it's now going to go into my mouth. So it's a bad angle. Like I said, I didn't bring my tripod, but I'm going to try the salad. So we will. So you've got figs and the arugula, and I think there's blue cheese in here. So we're gonna grab some salad. I love the bitterness of arugula. The dressing itself has a light sweetness to it, like maybe a champagne vinaigrette, and then the pine nuts and the blue cheese. So the pine nuts had a little bit of crunch. It's like a fruit base in the vinaigrette. It's really nice. It makes me happy. So I'm going to enjoy this because who wants that to go to waste? Be back. Okay, so I was enjoying the salad, but I wanted to show you how incredibly large that piece of blue cheese is. Oh my god, so good. Because you've got that kind of, I guess kind of umami, you know, like a blue cheese has that kind of funk, is that the right word to it? And the nut, and then dressing, and the bitter of the arugula, and a fresh fig. So much joy. Yeah, I must have hated that salad. Yep, absolutely, must have hated it. So we have finished our appetizer, which was an incredible salad and lovely. And that amount of arugula, $9 with the pine nuts and the fig and everything, perfect, perfect. Lots of cheese, fabulous flavor. And now we have gotten, this is our entree. It is a buffalo, this is a burrata on top of a risotto, which has 3 different types of mushrooms, and they've added chicken for me. And it looks decadent and amazing, and I must eat it. So, new spoon, new fork. Alright, so let's. And the way they do their mozzarella here, I don't know if you can see in the middle of there, but that's the soft, almost creamy cheese. So, oh my god. So it's very cold and very hot. Like the risotto is very warm because it's obviously just come out, but the buffalo burrata is, let me show you this. So this all comes out of the center, and it's soft and it's creamy, and I might just mix it in because I think that would be decadent. But oh my god, I think I might add some for Parmesan. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm gonna add a little more salt to it. It's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna eat. I'll tell you more about it later. I've added Parmesan to the top of this, just to give it a little more salt, but oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Did I mention it was really good? Because it's really good. I'm gonna eat again. So, entree is done. It fought me, but I finished it. Absolutely amazing, as always. So, what I've got now is I've ordered the dessert. They do have a number of options that could be gluten-free. They have gelato, they have a panna cotta, which changes seasonally. Today they didn't have it, but they make a winter one that I adore. And the last time I was here, I had a blood orange one that was amazing. Fascinating flavors. They also have creme brulee normally, that is lovely, but they've recently added a flourless chocolate cake. It's chocolate. Kind of needs to happen. So, flourless chocolate cake on its way. I'm just about done the red wine. I'm going to save some of that for the cake. I'm also going to save some of the Manhattan for the cake. I have, for those of you worried, been drinking a lot of water, and we'll get more of that shortly. But yes, lovely meal. Always lovely meal here. Always, always. And again, if I've never said it before, if you're just following me on YouTube for other stuff and not follow the food stuff before, I absolutely recommend this place. It is in Glen Burnie, in Crane Highway and Route 3. Exceptional food, great service, lovely people. Of course, obviously right now with the pandemic, they are much more limited on what they do or can do, but it's a good experience, and I highly recommend it. So this is the restaurant. Years ago, it used to be Alberto's. Now it's Arturo's. Alberto's was blue and white, and Arturo's is kind of warm colors. So sad news, the gluten-free chocolate cake is out right now. So they felt bad that they did not have the dessert that I wanted. I'm not sure if I even said that to you, so let me go back. So they had a chocolate gluten-free cake on the menu. They were unfortunately out of it. And the panna cotta, which is the other thing I normally try to get because they do seasonal panna cottas, they were also out of right now. They did have creme brulee, they did have gelato, vanilla, salted caramel, or chocolate, and they also had berries that you could have fresh whipped cream on. And I was like, I can make berries and cream at home. I love gelato, but I can get other gelatos. So I was about to pass on dessert, and then they very generously suggested limoncello. They make their own. This is, this particular batch they said was almost more lemony. And God, when you smell it, it's just, it literally is like you've just cut into a fresh lemon. I mean, it's so strong and so bright. Incredible smell, incredible smell. So, for tasting it, now, a lot of the limoncellos, because again they're making their own, the batches are going to be a little bit different. So this particular batch is not as sweet as the normal ones. It's got that fresh kind of almost bitterness that you get from a lemon, from natural lemon. But it's still got enough sweetness. Like, I would happily mix this with anything. Like I like to do sometimes in the summer. I'm not a gin fan, but I like doing gin with limoncello and a little bit of seltzer, like a lemon seltzer or something. Just that kind of bright, fresh thing. And this is great. It would be a nice, dry, but bright drink. That citrusy makes it bright. And if you did want to make it a little sweeter, obviously simple syrup can be added in. But it's very tasty, very light, very bright. I'm very happy. I'm going to drink this and sit here for a little bit so I can thrive. I didn't eat a whole lot today. But and I can't, of course, being gluten-free, I can't eat bread. Now, if you were watching this post-pandemic and the restaurants have been able to open to normal service the way they had before, the chef actually has a separate pasta maker. He actually makes his own gluten-free pasta. So in a different time, I would actually be able to get any of the pasta dishes here as well. But the one thing I did learn recently is he uses rice flour in all of his sauces. So events and drinks and sauces that you would normally have a problem with, he uses rice flour in them. You can eat them. They're yummy. I highly recommend them. Yeah, demi-glace or an Alfredo sauce or whatever, as long as he's got the gluten-free pasta in stock. Oh my God. I'll be honest, I love the lamb chops. I love the filet. There are wonderful, wonderful food options that I highly recommend, as well as the drink options. I don't always like all of their wine choices, but that Zinfandel is tremendous. And this limoncello is bright but dry. You can expect a limoncello to be dry. I mean, yes, there's still sweetness to it, obviously, but not nearly as much as normal. But God, I love that smell. I mean, it really is just like you just cut it, like you just started zesting a lemon. Amazing. I'm about to run out of battery, so I'm going to stop you right here and finish this up shortly. Hi guys, future me here. So life got ahead of me and I didn't actually finish the review that night. God, my hair's gotten longer too. So I just wanted to kind of recap that Arturo's Trattoria is in Glen Burnie, Maryland on Crane Highway. I will put the address right down here and their phone number so you can make reservations to enjoy the food. It's extraordinary. Every time I've gone there, with all the pictures you've seen, everything I've gotten has been good. Even Sammy approves. Just wanted to thank you for joining me. If you'd like to see more of these reviews, if there's restaurants in the Glen Burnie area or in the general environs that you'd like to know more about or have me try as a gluten-free diner, let me know. Put them in the comments. I'll see what I can do for you. Thanks again, and here's to good eating.